many of our favorite characters, including Rhonda and Haon, Katuni in Star Wars, Clone Wars, Kira in Star Wars Forces of Destiny, and of course Cindy Brady in the 90s theatrical Brady Bunch films. And our other esteemed guest is not only the voice of Azula in Avatar: The Last Airbender, but also Vicky in the Fairly OddParents, Mandy and Millie and Mandy, Sam and Danny Phantom, Daphne, Blake, and Scooby-Doo, Asajj Ventress and Padme Amidala in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and even RC in the live-action Transformers movies. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and temporarily stop all waterbending for Olivia Hack and Greg Griffin. Yeah, there you go. I was late on the ball, and then also I forgot to hit record, so I'm terrible.
Hey, real quick, I know we paused the line for the autographs in the meet and greets. Totally apologize, but we will be back, right?
We'll be back right after this panel. We will be at our table, so come say hi.
Run, don't walk. Watch out for your little children.
Or run them over, it happens.
Yeah. What's going on, guys?
Well, it's amazing. Look at this crowd. Everybody's excited.
There we go. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear excitement.
I feel like there needs to be like a name for Avatar fans. Like there's not. Like you know how it's like the Beehive if you're like Beyonce or what, like right? Like there's no Avatar name, right? I want to make it on for a while.
Nomadians?
Team Avatar.
Team Avatar.
Maybe like bend heads? Is that weird?
Bend heads. Look at that.
But I'm worried about Bender from Futurama going, yeah.
Copyright infringement.
The problem is tylee's not a bender, so I mean, like, that becomes a problem.
She's not a bender, but like she's a sniper from the side,
Yeah.
Like people underestimate tylee, and like some people would say that she's kind of the most deadly of all. She can do it whenever she wants.
Exactly. I mean, if you want to get roundhouse kicked in the face, let's go talk to Olivia Hack after this year.
Oh my God, this is amazing. Look at this crowd. So, real quick, before we get into Avatar, can we rewind a little bit and talk about how you got into voice acting? I think it's so fascinating. We were just talking to Nazi up here. I'm like, you were a musician and a singer, and now you're voice acting. It's amazing. I love hearing these type of stories. So, who wants to start? Ray, you want to start?
I was a really weird little kid who just did voices all the time.
That seems to be a prerequisite.
Yes, I didn't even know this was a job you could do until I was an adult. But I was doing stand-up comedy, and not very well. I was doing great impressions, but my jokes were not great. And Pauly Shore's mom has a comedy club in Hollywood. Well, she used to before she died, Mitzi, yes. And she said, you need to write jokes. You do great impressions, but you need to write some jokes.
What's your best impression? Now I need to know.
Well, I would do the whole Wizard of Oz in my act where I was like, I want to go home, and I'm not going to I'm frightened. Are you a good witch or the bad witch? I'm not a witch at all, I'm just a little girl. It's all right, you may all come up to the thinker. As mayor of Munchkin City, in the county of the land of Oz, I welcome you most legally, but again verified legally, to see if she is more legally. Unreliably dead. As good and I vowed for it, I thought I'd get them dead, and she's not only really dead, but she's quite sincerely dead. Who killed my sister? Was it you? I didn't mean to kill her. I didn't mean to kill anybody. Anyway, the whole...
One person, Wizard of Oz show.
Yeah, I would do Anita Baker, who was like an old singer from when I was young, but she would go, I would go, what is she, I love her, but what is she saying? She had a song called I Love You Just Because, but I changed it to I Mumble Just Because, so I would go, I mumble just because, I mumble just because. Anyway, but yeah, I did a lot of impressions, but there was not a lot of jokes in between the impressions, so she said, maybe do some cartoons while you're working on your act, and then turned into a whole career. I still do comedy, but it doesn't pay the bills the way this does.
That's amazing.
Oh,
Me, Olivia?
so I was like a kid actor, and then I started when I was 3. It's funny because people always go, "How'd you break into voiceover?" And then I'm like, "I've been doing it my whole life," and they're like, "Oh, damn it." Because I don't have like a traditional path, you know. And then when I was 11 or 12, I started doing this show called Hey Arnold, and yeah, and then it just kind of became a voiceover career from there. So I started doing it on camera, and then the universe was like, "You're gonna do voiceover," and I'm like, "Okay." Like, I don't want to try that hard, you know. Because on camera's a killer. It's a whole other, and now I don't have to memorize lines. Which is cool. But
And
yeah.
you didn't really have a list as a kid, right?
I did not, yeah, so really kind of that job was a voiceover job.
Right.
Yeah, adults would come up to me and they're like, you know, you're like 11, so they don't think you can actually act. And they're like, where's your list? And it's like, well, like, you put on this little list because you're Cindy Brady or whatever, and you're an actor. But yeah, so that was also kind of a voiceover job, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
You sound so disappointed, like, you
I know,
know,
they
this.
do. They were kind of like, I don't get it.
Even when even trying to break in is hard. I mean, it's you know, I mean, they're disappointed when they find out that you've been doing it your whole life, but they're even more disappointed when they find out that how hard it is.
It's hard. Voiceover's hard. Yeah.
And then, of course, when I was not in it, I was like, why don't they let new people in? And then now that I'm in it, I'm like, they don't know we're new people. We're good. We're set.
You do every character you need.
She did. I had to crash my first thing that I got because my agent could not get me an audition. She was like, she's great, she has impressions, she's, you know, can do old ladies and kids and boys and girls. And they were like, no, sorry, we've never worked with her before. You know, and she was like, but how are you gonna work with her? You won't see her for an audition. So finally she's like, this is perfect for you, just go to it. And you know, and so I just showed up. Oh yeah. But I mean, and they were like, it was she used to marry J.B. Thompson, I can't remember her name. Anyway, but J.B. Thompson is a big voiceover actor, but she was married to him. Anyway, she was running the Disney department, and she was like, and I ended up booking the job. It was a pilot, but yeah, I booked that, and yeah, so after that, she was like, oh, why don't you
Don't follow the rules.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes you have to just choose your own. That's what I always tell people. If you really want to get into it nowadays, I would say like start a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel, like get in these other ways because they're casting a lot more
crazy because you
influencers
just
now.
don't really are. And it's crazy because you just don't have to look in LA.